In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Hail Mary.
Full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
I'm looking for the St. Joseph litany thing. I can't find it, so it must be in the sacristy or something like that. We'll get that tomorrow. I probably could even have them, but I've done enough of them right now. I could probably make it up. Does anyone here subscribe to the Bishop Barron daily gospel meditation? Nobody? Oh, a lot of people do. Okay, raise your hands. Okay. I was going to be surprised. But it was really, really good. I actually do that because, as a priest, sometimes you got to steal because it's hard to be original every day. But I thought it was really interesting the way he laid it out today here. And, Jesus wasn't a ghost. We tend to think, what he said is, we tend to think that people back 2,000 years ago were somehow stupid. Like they were simple-minded, that they had only lived 2,000 years later, they would have, understood that the theology of Jesus, they just got really strong imaginations because, they really missed this guy, and, they thought they thought they were seeing a ghost. But they still weren't stupid. I mean, they still knew the difference between a ghost and a real person, and when Jesus, has them touch him, and when Jesus has them give him a fish, and he eats fish, I mean, he incontrovertibly proves that he's flesh and bones, that he's truly risen from the dead. During these days of this Easter octave, that's what we got to do, is just constantly strengthen our faith that Jesus rose from the dead. That's like the fact. We might question the church's teachings on certain things at certain points in our life, but if we are rooted in belief that Jesus rose from the dead, then on the last day we'll be able to say, Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus saved me. And he'll do that. He'll do those things. If we are rooted in the resurrection, the fact that he rose from the dead, we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. Hopefully we don't spend long periods of time doubting serious tenets of the faith. That's why people leave. They don't leave because they don't believe in the supernatural stuff. They leave because of the secondary stuff. They leave because they disagree with the church's teaching on this or that. And they just kind of get lukewarm and think, oh, everybody's okay. But we know better. So, let's strengthen our faith in the resurrection these days, and the best way to do it is going to the witnesses. That's another strong theme today. That wasn't from Bishop Barron. So, I'm a little bit original sometimes. So, the last words of both readings today are, you are witnesses to these things. Jesus says that. And then, well, I can't find it, but it says you are witnesses of these things at some point. Anyway, it's in there. I promise you this. You can go back and look and look at your Magnificat. So anyway, we go to the witnesses. That's the point, is we go to the people who saw it. So we go back to those people constantly, Acts of the Apostles and Gospels. We go to those people who saw it. We go to the fathers of the church who knew the people who saw it. Those are the people we go to. We need to strengthen our faith in the resurrection. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
This Mass is offered for Marion and Manny Mars, St. Joseph,
Pray for us.
St. Joseph, spouse of the Blessed Virgin,
Pray for us.
St. Joseph, most chaste,
Pray for us.
St. Joseph, most just,
Pray for us.
St. Joseph, lover of poverty,
Pray for us.
St. Joseph,